more, hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another recap of Love Hip Hop Family Reunion, Love Hip Hop Edition. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Okay, so it starts off where it left off. We see Spice just push it up on Spice. Disappointed me so much. She starts pushing up on like Shay and MJ because she's not happy that Shay is there. She didn't want Shay there. She didn't invite Shay there. She doesn't want uninvited guests. You know, all these uninvited guests is ruining my vacation. So she was not happy about it. She was pushing them. She pushing them. Mind you, MJ always has, and I'm going to talk because I love to wear hats. He always has that that party time 80s hat, 90s hat on. So he's out here with his hat. He trying to shuffle Shay back, right? And then Spice is like, no, where your bomber clot? Where your rust clot? No, she's coming against Shay. So going back and forth with Shay, going back and forth with Shay. They finally kind of calm down, but meanwhile, Tokyo is kind of going back and forth in the villa because she's mad because she feels as if Karlie tried her and Karlie lied on her about the wanting the vets off of the show, right? So next thing you know, Tokyo comes out of there and says, boom, and socks Karlie into another face. Y'all, Karlie had another face after she got socked. I didn't like, not gonna lie, Tokyo, you did sneak her. I know in the live, you guys also on my channel, she said she didn't sneak her. You snuck her, okay? Because Karlie, old reflexes did not see that coming. So it took her probably a minute to kind of realize she was getting hit. And it took her probably a minute for her to process her getting hit, okay? So you could kind of see the fear as she kind of turned away, getting hit. So yeah, Tokyo, you snuck her. You snuck. It's fine. You snuck her, okay? Which I feel like it's low-key deserved because Karlie do be messy and she never gets touched. So I think this is the first time she got touched in a little bit. So she sort of like deserves it, in my opinion. Sorry. And then we see after that happens, Karlie, I guess, thought that Mariah Lynn was jumping her. So she hits Mariah Lynn. She hits Mariah Lynn, and we see Mariah Lynn's underbraids just out in the open. Okay, and Tokyo had her Tokyo had her whatchamacallit underneath her wig, just her wig cap, just sitting on the top of her head after the fight and everything like that. She's like, no, y'all can send me home. I'm with whatever. Like, y'all lying on me. Y'all lying on me. And this is what I hate when Mariah Lynn does. She rants. I hate when she rants when she's about to cry. Because after Karlie snatched her wig off, I'll be trying to get Karlie back. Screw telling Spice, your friend, this is Mariah Lynn. Your friend hit me. Why is your friend always hitting me? Your friend hit me, snatched my wig off. You can see my braids. She snatched my braids. Spice, what are you going to do? Come on, Spice. This is crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, Mariah Lynn, like, girl, get her back. That's what I would do. I would have hit Spice just for your friend hitting me. Everybody's getting hit now. We're doing a friend for friend. It's a special, okay? They don't serve it at Golden Corral. Like, I'm going to get you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, her ranting was just kind of annoying to me, Mariah Lynn. Like, you should have been on go. Had that have been Tokyo, she would have hit Spice in 2.5 seconds. It wouldn't have been no talking. And then we see KK. I guess KK didn't expect all this to happen. So KK's just like, I didn't know that it was so much beef. I don't even like beef. I'm vegan. I'm like, she just didn't know what was really happening. She was just like, she was shook at all of them fighting, right? So next thing you know, we see Spice get a big jug. I don't know where this juice jug came from because I didn't see it during the whole scene last episode of Jamaican rum and punch. Okay, so she starts running up on her. She throws the Jamaican rum punch at Shay. So Shay's already getting mad. She trying to fight Spice. So as she throwing it, she Ross clot, boom, clot, she boom. She throw the Jamaican spice rum. Okay, at Shay. She missed though because Shay didn't look any bit of drenched after she got doused, supposedly, with that big Jamaican punch bucket. Okay, I wonder where that was hiding because I did not see it. And to me, Spice was the one who started a lot of the drama. I feel like she was the one that sort of like initiated it being so negative. Her and Jen, mostly Jen. You too busy. You should be worried about Fresher. You too worried about everybody else getting fresh. You should have been worried about Fresher. Okay, so to me, I blame Jen and Spice because Spice was like, "Oh Shay, what are you doing here? What are these uninvited guests?" So she started kind of roll the ball with the whole everybody getting all hyphy, in my opinion. And Jen, the main cause of that too. That's why I blame in this whole situation. So then, after that, the next day happens, right? Because all the producers and stuff were like, "Go to your room." Mind you, the whole time during the fight, we see Chaotic up there on the balcony just watching. I just want to be like, "Come on, Michael. Break him in today to back, Michael." Come on, Michael. Y'all know the song. He's just standing there at the top of the room, just licking. And he's like, "I wish, I didn't test positive for the C19 because I would have been down there with all these beautiful ladies. But they tripping. What's going on?" Y'all know how chaotic is. So I'm like, good thing you didn't come, because next thing you know, you would have been fighting with a Niagara. So I think you stay up there, boy. So the next day happens, we see Tokyo meeting with Chrissy and KK and Trick. So KK is just like, "So what happened? I didn't know that it was so much conflict between y'all. I didn't think that like you would have hit her. What happened, Tokyo?" So Tokyo's just like, "Oh no, like," she's like, "Karlie, like, she just be playing with my name and I win none of that. Like, she just keep lying on me. I never said I wanted any of the OGs gone. What I look like saying that?" And Chrissy, she's playing Mother Teresa. She's just like, "Don't let anybody get you to the point where you want to hit them." And I'm like, Chrissy, last season we saw Love and Hip Hop, the newest one. I'm talking about Love and Hip Hop New York before C19 happened. You was about to sock the heck out of Yandy, and it took everything in you not to. So let's not act brand new here. Because let's say Yandy and some of these other girls that you don't like are on this season, you would have been tussling with the rest of them. Because okay, you're just lucky that they didn't bring a lot of people to cause conflict in relation to your storyline. But we see Mama Jones coming next episode, so she's gonna be, "Where's my grandchild?" She's gonna be on that type of tip, I'm thinking, right? And then we see them telling her like, "Oh, you should leave, but she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna end up leaving because I feel like I don't want nobody to take me there. I work so hard into bettering myself, blah blah blah." So Alexis Guy, you guys, does a field day because even before that, Scrap and Spice meet, right? And Spice tells them that Tokyo's gonna go home, and she was just like, "Cause Tokyo instigated the situation. Tokyo was the one who was violent against another girl." So I'm like, Spice, don't act like you was throwing Jamaican rum and cane and sweet cane all around that island too, girl. Like, you was a part of it too. I don't like how they're just putting it all on Tokyo. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't right for her to just hop on Karlie like that, especially with Karlie not being in a full awareness of her getting hopped on. Because she had to put some mean Bengay on her back that night for real. Because her back was aching, boy. So she meets with Scrap and Spice, and she meets with Scrap and then tells him that she needs to do better and everything like that. And she ends up meeting with Alexis Guy and Nikki. And Alexis Guy was like, "Oh my God, like, you don't even know what happened. Like, Mariah Lynn's eye is cut." And I'm like, see, you too busy ranting, Mariah Lynn. You should have known that your eye was cut and to get Spice or Karlie back for cutting your eye. But you too busy. What do you mean? She hit me, bro. Come on, Mariah Lynn. Come on, Michael. Let me stop. Alexis Guy, you guys, does a field day because she says she's half Jamaican. Okay, so they do like this whole Survivor type challenges and everything, which look really, really fun. These Love and Hip Hop members be getting spoiled. One thing about VH1, I feel like they treat their cast members really, really good, because you don't hear a lot of cast members leave that talk like really bad about VH1. I will say that you hear a few, like some of Black and Cruz and all that type stuff, but like from Love and Hip Hop, it's not a lot of them. It's only a few that really talk bad on the franchise, but most of them that leave, they look, you want to come back. No shade, okay? So Chaotic finally gets relieved from the C-19 quarantine, and he's back into the fold with all of them. So he was a part of the games too, right? And then he's like, I'm so happy to be a part of everybody else and what we doing. So I'm going to be playing everywhere, man. And I'm so excited to see the beautiful ladies. So he was so excited. Karlie and Spice end up meeting. This scene made me uncomfortable. And it's not due to her crying. It's Karlie's face. I don't know why Karlie touched her face. I know I say it a lot, but it's like, you are so pretty. She was so pretty. It doesn't matter if she was getting older and she started a little older. It doesn't matter. Like, girl, you was so pretty. Like, she was so pretty. So she starts crying with Spice because she's telling Spice, she's like, not gonna lie, not a lot of people have my back, Spice, but I know you gonna always have my back. That's one thing about it. You gonna have my back. Them other girls, they whack, but you gonna have my back. So she starts bawling. Bawling. And then Spice is like, don't cry, Karlie. Don't cry, Karlie. You're so emotional. You keep crying. What's wrong with you, Karlie? Stop crying. So she's like trying to start from crying and everything. And you could tell Karlie has been through a lot because she didn't used to be this emotional, especially with the whole husband situation. I feel like he really did a number on her because we never really see Karlie cry like this, especially years ago. Like, you wouldn't catch Karlie doing nothing like this. She'd be like, I don't care. But she was like bawling. So you could tell she's been through some stuff. But she's just telling her like, oh, you need to apologize to Mariah because you cut her and it wasn't right. Which I feel like Karlie, I feel like she did kind of have a right to hit Mariah because when somebody sneak you like this, you don't think everybody trying to hop on you. So I don't really blame her for doing that, to be honest. And then I just blame Mariah for not being quick on your feet. Girl. So Shay and Amada talk about their issues because Trick Daddy organizes a meeting between them two. So Amada comes in. She's like, Shay, listen, mama, I don't have a problem with you, okay? Me and MJ broke up, and I'm not gonna lie, I cheated with Alan on MJ, but that was after the relationship. So I don't want you and me, Shay, okay, mama, to have a problem, okay? Because I really, really like you. And then Shay's just like, I like you too. Like, we was really sisters. Like, you was a sister to me. Like, I don't have sisters. I didn't know that they were that close, to be honest. I know she was dating his brother, but like, I didn't think they were that close. So they ended up making up and stuff like that, which I feel like the reason why Amada still feels some type of way against MJ is because he went to Tasha K. Remember he did that interview with Tasha K? And I think Amada felt some type of way about that because it's like you went to like a blog. You went to like the messiest girl of the blog. So I get her feeling that type of way, to be honest. Lyrica has an open mic night and they all give like their truths and everything like that. We're going to see it come on to the next episode. Spice hops on the mic. So I wanted to apologize to all of you for my behavior. I especially want to apologize to Shay because me don't know you like that to really have all that animosity and anger towards you. So I'm sorry. Me really sorry. And Shay starts crying. So they all hug, make peace and everything like that, which is really, really good. And then at the end, we see MJ grab the mic and then boom. So I'm like, oh, he finna either start singing some old time music because he had that hat on, or he finna expose them all. Okay, this episode is really, really good. I'm really sad that Toki ended up leaving because I would have liked to see her at least try to make a resolution and to see where that would have ended up. Okay, but this episode, the beginning was the Royal Rumble. All right, entertainers, let me know what you guys think about this episode, and we are out, babies.
No personal thing.